Hello guys, welcome to Code Vedanam. Today we will see how we can integrate Google Sign-in into our Android application using Java programming language. And in this tutorial we will implement sign-in, sign-out and checking for the already signed-in users. So just click on the sign-out button and wait for the sign-out to succeed. So sign-out is success. And now our activity restarts and there is no toast generated because there is no already signed in user. So without wasting much time, let's go for coding now. Okay, so first of all we have to add dependency for the Google sign-in. So I will put link to this documentation in the description. And now just click on the app level build.gradle file and paste the implementation in the dependencies section and sync the project. Now close this build.gradle file. Now we have to configure the project in the API console. So here we have the button for configuring the project. Click on this. Okay, so now we have to either create or choose a project. So I will choose create new project for now and give the project name here. So I will give test. You can give your project name. Now just click on next. Now we have to give a product name. So this name will be shown in the consent dialog, which will be shown to the user for selecting the Google account. Click on the next. Okay, so now we have to choose the platform from where we will call this Google sign-in. So we will choose Android from here. And now we have to give the package name and SHA1 certificate fingerprint. So for the package name we can get the package name from here. You can get this package name from your activity. And now we need SHA1 fingerprint. So just go to this Gradle button and click on the execution. Now we have to execute a command signing report here. Now just press enter. Not found. Okay, so there is an typo. Just close it. Click on this Gradle execution again. Now signing ing and report report. Now just press enter and we will get the signing report. So from this report we can get the SHA1 fingerprint. So just copy this SHA1 and paste this SHA1 key here. Now just click on create. Okay, so you are all set and our project is configured successfully. So we do not need any information from here. So just click on the done and the configuration part is finished. Now go to Android Studio, close this and change the execution from Gradle to app. Now in this tutorial we will use activity view binding. So if you do not have any idea about view binding, you can check out the video using this I button. It will make your work a lot easier by replacing the find view by ID method. So in the Google sign-in we will have a sign-in button provided by the Google. We can use that or we can use any custom button for the sign-in. And we will also add a button for the logout action. So with height and width of wrap content, and I will give text as sign out. and give a ID to this as well. So sign out and give some margin from the top. So margin top of 50 dp. So now move on to the Java code. So first of all, we will create a reference for Google Sign-in client. So Google Sign-in client. Create a reference. Now in the onCreate method, first of all create the Google Sign-in options. So Google Sign-in options and create a reference for this. Now initialize this new Google Sign-in options and we will use the builder here, and we will pass the default sign-in for the options, and now we will request the email. So request email and dot build. If you need more profile information, then you can also call the request profile method in this sign-in options. So now we will initialize the Google Sign-in client. So Google Sign-in dot get client, and first of all we have to pass the context here and then pass the sign-in options we have created. So pass the sign-in options here. So now we will establish the process of a sign-in part. So whenever the user clicks on the sign-in button, so we will launch the sign-in intent and we will get the sign-in account. So for that we will set a on-click listener on the sign-in button. So binding dot sign-in button dot set on-click listener, and we'll use lambda notation here, and now we will create the intent equal to client. So we will call the Google Sign-in client dot get sign-in intent method to get a sign-in intent, and now we have to launch this intent for the activity result. So start activity for result is deprecated now, and we will use activity result launcher. So first of all we will create a launcher of type intent launcher equal to register for activity result, and first of all we have to pass the contract. So we will use the start activity for result contract, and then we will pass the callback. So this is the callback, and it will be called whenever the activity is result. So result dot get result code, and if it is equal to result OK, so then we will get the data is in the form of intent. So data equal to result dot get data. Now we will get the account from this intent data we have got. So Google Sign-in account, we have to create a reference of task of type Google Sign-in account, and now we will call the method. So Google Sign-in dot get sign-in account from the intent and pass the data here. So this method will return a task of the type Google Sign-in account, and to handle this task we will create a method handle result and pass the task here. Now press Alt Enter and choose the create method, and create method in main activity. So the method is here, And now we will add on success listener and on failure listener on this task. So first of all we will add a success listener, and now add a failure listener, add failure listener and new failure listener. So that's it. Now in the on success part we will generate a toast which will show the display name of the signed in user, and we will get the name from the sign in account. So main activity dot this and Google sign in account dot get display name, and we will generate a toast for this. We can also get other attributes like family name, given name, photo URL, and many other details are there. So for now we will just toast the display name, and in the error case we will create a toast and show the error message. So toast dot make text, pass the context, so main activity dot this, and message will be failed. You can type on any message you want to show on the failure action. So the sign in part is finished. Now we will check for the already signed in users. So whenever our activity starts we will check for a already signed in user. So create a reference for the Google sign in account equal to Google sign in dot get last signed in account and pass the context here. So this will return the account if a user is already signed in, or it will return null if there is no user already signed in. So we will check. If it is not null, it means there is a user already signed in. So we will generate a toast and show the display name. So account dot get display name, account dot get display name. So when a user is already signed in, so it will show his display name here. And now we will create the sign out feature. So sign out dot set on click listener, and pass the click listener here. And now we will call the sign out method on the client. So Google sign in client dot sign out, and we will add a success listener and failure listener on this. So add a success listener and pass the success listener here. Now we will generate a toast. So main activity dot this is the context, and sign out success. Now we will add a failure listener. So add on failure listener and new failure listener, and here we will create a toast which will show sign out failed. So type the message sign out failed. So that's it. Put a semicolon here. So whenever a user clicks on the sign out button, it will initiate the sign out action. So we forgot to launch the intent in the sign in button. So call the launcher.launch method and pass the intent here. So that's all the code you need to put. So thanks for watching our tutorial. Visit our blog. This is the URL codevedanam.blogspot.com, and subscribe to Code Vedanam if you learn something new from this video. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. I will answer them.